Howdy, hey everybody, this is SK again. I have a bit of an interesting story. Thank you for interrupting me, Fandaria Castle. But you see how I'm actually starting the turn here. I actually had a general defect. I believe it was one of the mooks. I think it was Sliver or something along those lines. He had something like 50 troops, whatever, not a big deal. But a very interesting happenstance. I actually completed this turn, believe it or not. I know chronologically it's the turn that should be following the previous video, but I had actually completed it to the tune of, I think, 2 or 3 extra videos. I had defeated Gongos, I had Highland on the ropes, I was already progressing into Pale Moon and Tristan territory, and as the turn had finished, again after about 3 videos, 3 half-hour videos no less, I reached the story point section, just momentarily unplugged my USB controller because it kept getting tangled with my headset here, and it just caused my computer to freeze. So, unfortunately, while I still have the videos present, I no longer have the save file, so I had to kind of start back here fresh with whatever I had when the turn started. Now, I could go ahead and use those video files and then just kind of give some kind of addendum at the beginning of the next files, or the next video, trying to work my way back up to where it was before, but honestly, 1, that seems like a bit of a cop-out. 2, I'm not 100% certain those videos were very good to begin with, because at that point I was getting really, really sleepy and desperately needed caffeine. It was starting to show in my commentary such that it was. And 3, I want to do better than what I did. I really want to take out both Gongos and Highland in the same turn. I want to take them both out. That was my original intent. That's what I'm going to do. Now, thank you, Estonia. So, having learned what from my, I don't want to call it a mistake, but having learned from what I did before, I know what not to do. And basically, that's don't send melee people face first into an army of 70 mages, and don't let people who love Hyperstorm destroy about 3/4 of your troop in one fell swoop. It's not going to end the way you want it, let me just put it that way. At all, for that matter. However, having known that, this is going to make life a lot easier, hopefully anyway. Hopefully this iteration of the recording will be the superior product, because if worse comes to worse, I still can always use the old videos and then just kind of pretend that it didn't happen, but again, that's kind of a cop-out. Like a lot of a cop-out. And, I want to do better than that, because I know that I can do better than that. So anyway, back to the story here. Whatever the hell you call this place, Gongos is completely decimated. They have 1 castle left. They have the last, vestiges of their people, desperately clawing for some small measure of survival before their inevitable destruction at the hand of the Iron Fist of Fandaria, which is a name that I made up. Buttons? No. Oh. Shit. Okay. You bastard. Okay. Hopefully my cavalry will be able to take them out. They're actually doing a fair amount of damage here. I'm kind of surprised. I mean, he is a thief, so he specializes in being able to... what's the word I'm looking for? They specialize in being able to kind of neutralize people of a more magic-oriented persuasion. And there's no point using cross-flash, excuse me, there's no point using Sonic Wave at this point. He has no soldiers left to begin with. But hopefully around here I can go ahead, kill his troops, destroy what's left of Gongos, and then immediately move all of my soldiers north towards Tristan, and moreover towards Pale Moon, because Tristan has something like 6 or 7 generals left, while Pale Moon has something like 14 or 15. It's kind of sad that little old Tyrus is, the only semi-close superpower there's left in this continent aside from yours truly. Now, do I want to use Aaron or Bake Hall? Mook on Mook action. Let's go for it. I didn't realize that Bake Hall is only level 7, though, actually. No, I was hoping that they would actually say the exact same thing. It's always funny when they do that. But anyway, these guys are basically some of the last vestiges of this particular gang of merry people. I was about to say the gang of merry bros, and that just felt weird on every possible level. Crushing the last vestiges... the last vestiges of this group, so that way I can go ahead, focus on what's left of Highland, which really doesn't have all that much. I'm going to be completely honest. They have 4 castles. They have something like 6 or 7 generals at most. And with the amount of people that I have, I should be able to take them out without too much of a muss or fuss. I can actually take the 6 or 7 generals I have down at that one castle right above Highland's main territory and then just kind of split them off into groups. Regroup. Retreat a little bit. Yeah. Retreat a little. Regroup again. And stand by, because if I do recall correctly, that guy I think has Holy Shield, which means that he could probably decimate my people, and I found this out because I did that, and he completely killed about 3/4 of my men, and it wound up, screwing me up in terms of a, I mean, I don't know, do people speedrun this game? I don't think there actually is a, like, legitimate speedrun available. Actually, no, there may be, but I've never really cared to look. But having learned what I learned before, I can go ahead and, you know, pseudo-speedrun this a little bit. You know, try to keep myself on a... try to optimize my path and minimize the casualties so I can go ahead and destroy Pale Moon and Tristan with the utmost swiftness. Pew pew, pew 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 pew. Now, is her name Fina or like Fina? This is a weird thing about the, Now, I'm pretty sure that's not a real name, right? I think I may have inadvertently, insulted people with the name Milishea, if that is in fact a real name. And it may be, I don't know. I don't want to offend. But it sounds like a fake name, and I'm pretty sure that Fina or Fina is a fake name as well, and if I'm not, I apologize for the offense. I mean nothing by it. Please do not sue me or track me down or something along those lines. It would be highly unfortunate. Yes, please keep running in that direction so when Derper so when Derper doesn't hit. Herpa derpa, you derped my herpa. Okay. Retreat. And stand by. And basically stand here doing nothing while I take a sip of my drinky poo, which is now not spiked water. I remember that tidbit, which is, again, I think one of the reasons. I don't think it was spiked water that was going on with my brain last time. I think it was just, like, delirium from lack of sleep. Because I'd probably gotten about... 1, 2... What comes after 2? 3. I knew that. Probably got about 3 hours of sleep after the whole ordeal. The ordeal of sleeping. Oh, boo-hoo, poor little Let's Player not getting sleep. Boo freaking who, I know, right? But anyway, I am refreshed, I am awake, I am ready to kick the asses of these guys, toot sweet, and try to utilize the rather sizable force I have at my disposal to just basically beat the living crap out of people. That's how these things go, right? 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 Am I right? Am I right? Huh? Yeah? Yeah? No? No? Yeah? Don't? Okay. I'll stop, I promise. Okay. Castle, deploy. Big call. Let me go ahead and take this guy out quickly so that way I can go ahead, not even have to worry about him, just take him out of the equation completely. Oh, it's dear old Rog, huh? That's fine. I could just set his face on fire, because it's fun. Let's put it that way. I swear I'm not a firebug. But I can go ahead, take him out, grab most of my people down in Ye Olden Bozak town, go over, take down Bozak, while simultaneously moving most of the people here north, and basically assuring victory on the northeastern front. I had to think about it for a sec. I'm not dyslexic, I swear. Promise. No backsies. Hang on a second. Wait for it. Wait for it. And go. Pew 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 pew. It's fun. And now spam the button and stand by. He may kill a couple of my people, but that's fine. Believe you me, I'm of no mind to, you know, waste a couple of expendable archers, which are kind of garbage to begin with. So long as I get this guy captured and out of my hair so that way I don't have to deal with him later, then I'm totally okay with that. Good, he fell back. Now, one thing I always wonder when they say fall back like that and they're surrounded by people, like, how do they not get captured? You know, I've always wondered that. I'm like, do they just like, hey, hang on, hey, I said retreat. You know, I don't want to be captured, so just, you know, you be nice and you leave me be, please, thanks. You know, leave me alone, please. Please, nerf, K-Fix, Elite Speak, and other such internet internet meme-isms don't translate all that well in terms of, in terms of actual gaming utility, let's just put it that way. Hilga, you suck. Hilga's freaking garbage, man, I swear. Because I tried using her in the last iteration of this particular fight, and she was absolute freaking garbage. She did not hit a goddamn thing the entire time. I mean, the entire time. I'm like, you are useless, woman. Absolutely freaking useless. Even though she looks cool, she's freaking garbage, and I remember why I never used her in Highland's playthrough. So, having said all that, Kuman, Uriel, is it Uriel? Or because I'm still not 100% certain whether it's supposed to be Uriel or Ural. I mean, Uriel sounds more flowery, I guess, if that's a word. It certainly sounds a little bit better on the ears, but... Oh, excuse me, sorry. It sounds better on the ears, but it also... Ural sounds kind of like a... I don't know, like a hick, shortcut, like instead of saying you all or all of you, you say y'all. You know, instead of saying your ale or something, you're Uriel. Uriel. The joke wasn't very good. I really tried. I really, really tried. I promise I did. But maybe I'm still, you know, trying to wake up, you know, shake off the effects of sleep, of other things and whatnot. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really not doing a very good job of making this recording even better than the previous iteration. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Now, soldier, that's what I thought. The, you know, far less important, or, you know, the, not nearly as well-received spin-off to Sister Sister. Disney didn't like where it went when, you know, people started complaining that, the main character suffering from PTSD and, you know, attacking his wife in a blind rage kind of... It spawned a little controversy, let's just put it that way. Wait, what am I doing? Where is Nina? Nina's down here somewhere. You're not Nina. You are Nina. Okay. Now I remember what castle I have to go down to. Now. Dane and Kodiak. You go here. No, don't take captives. I don't care about you. Leave me alone. Die, captives, die. Castle, deploy. Talon and Varshal. This, you know, to pull back the veil here for a second, this is pretty much exactly what I did in the last iteration of this playthrough. But hopefully I'm going to be able to do this with more haste of a sort. Try to get this... Oh, I completely forgot about this dude. Crap. I remember going through the Speaky domestic phase thingy and she being all like, oh, I need more troops, yada yada yada. Like, shut up, woman, you have 70, you're fine. The difference between 70 and 80 is fairly negligible at best. Where are you going? You're going all the way back up to the main castle, that's fine. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy you guys. Scar, who actually managed to join me for some unfathomable reason, despite the fact that Scythe, the big story holder thing, is the one who kind of like destroyed his merry band of bandits, and like give him the scar for which he is named. I don't... Logic, man. I just don't. I don't. It makes no sense to me, so I'm not even gonna think about it. Not even gonna think about it. Not even worth thinking about. Now, let me see. Oh my god. For the love of God, do things, please. Pretty please. Okay. Is there a way that I can expedite this somehow? Let me go ahead and release your beasts. Which sounds like kind of a cool idea for a, sounds like a great, like, name for a video game. Release your beasts! Or something, you know, like Rise from Your Grave or something along those lines. Has the same, similar, je ne sais quoi to it, you know what I mean? Militia, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to get Ricker up there, again. You know what, screw Aaron. Release. Do not even care. Let me go ahead and remove... Wait a minute, hang on a second. Am I moving these guys up here? I am moving these guys up here. I will need archers rather than cavalry. Never mind, forget what I said. You do a little dipsy-doodle here with the thingy. The button presser thingy. Because buttons, they're fun. Alright. Screw it. Sayaka, Aaron, Bake Hall, and... Ricker, whatever, you only have 34 cavalry, I don't even care. You know where you're going? Way the balls up here. That's where you're going. Now, I think I already checked where everyone else is. Oh. I did not check you. Hang on a second. Ow. Okay, well, you guys don't have much of anything, do you? Well, let me see if there's a place I can send you guys. Not that it particularly is of any import, I suppose. Let me see. Recruit you. You already have everything, which is good. That means I can go ahead and push forward, though. That little nightmare right there kind of frightens me. I'm gonna be completely honest here. Like, it kind of frightens me a lot. Like, a lot. Oh. And they're attacking me. Archer, soldier, mage, beast. I am saying this as if this somehow surprises me. I already knew that. I knew that they were going to attack me. This already happened before. This is like deja vu all over again. Okay, well, in any case, let's go ahead and... Do I want to lose the, fuck it. Let's go ahead and try something different this time. Carhaz, Ardor, Viper, Gain, and Piper. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and attack this castle right the hell here, which is probably the dumbest mistake I've ever made. So, now that I think about it, this army right here, guess where you're going? You're going way the hell over here. Because I get the feeling, well, you know what? By the time they get over there, I'm not even going to need them anymore. It's going to be kind of a pointless and moot gesture, so hell, let's have fun, shall we? Watch how cool that is. They're all standing on top of each other one by one, and then as they get to this little moving point right here, watch. Dun dun dun! They all just split off like that, and it's pretty freaking sweet. Oh, I'm fighting them. That did not happen in the previous playthrough, because I basically sat in the castle and waited. So this is going to make things a little bit more interesting. See, there's already deviations of the standard variety, even. Monk, mage, I'll go ahead and throw a Piper in here. Try and, again, minimize the amount of soldier loss I'm going to endure. Because if I lose some mages, well, big freaking deal. You know, mages are... Whoa. Whoa! I don't think I have ever seen this map before. I mean, like, ever. I have never fought in a forest before. That is so freaking cool. The thing is, I'm also in a forest, so the terrain is all, like, weird. So... But I guess that's kind of the point. You know, the whole, like, terrain bonus actually comes into effect. Which I should have already known about, which should have been a thing, you know, 15 years ago, but for the most part it kind of isn't unless you're, oh my god, he hits hard. Okay, so note to self, but yeah, the terrain bonus is supposed to come into effect, and probably does come into effect in more subtle ways, but this is the first time where you actually really, like, see what things look like, because this is freaking cool looking, man. That is so cool! That is so freaking neat, dude! I've never seen the forest thing before. Oh, I found the end of the forest. I found the clearing. Is there a clearing over here too? Yep. That's interesting, okay. But hey, cool, look, forest stuff. That's neat. I've never had that happen before. It's always been on castles or the occasional, like, desert or something like that. It's never been in the middle of a damn forest. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Oh, he has 9 HP. Sida is a guy, right? I think I came to that conclusion in the last Let's Play, but there are always times that I wonder whether or not that's actually a thing or not. Now, so long as he doesn't kill me, I'm fine. If he kills me, I'm still okay, but probably not as okay as I should be, all things considered. Now, yeah, she only has the one ability, so I have to really make it count. Uh-oh. That is highly unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stand by. And so that way I have that one person pelting him in the face while I have to wait for all of these guys to, unbrickify themselves or something. Break themselves free. Is there a word for this? There should be. I can't think of what it is, but it's there. I think break themselves free is probably the actual word I'm thinking of. I don't know, man. So I'm just gonna sit back, take another sip of my drink, and I suggest that you guys do the same, because this is apparently going to be a really long battle. And this time I am drinking soda, just for full disclosure. It's an off-brand of Coca-Cola. It's okay. It's not RC at least, but a little bit more syrupy, or a little bit more no, actually a little less syrupy. It's almost kind of watery in a way, but whatever. It's caffeine, which I apparently am desperately needing right now, so I don't know. Need to get like my daily dose. I don't know. Maybe I'm becoming a caffeine/coffee addict again or something. Hell if I know, man. I don't know, man. I do not know. Oh, balls. I did not realize that was there. Okay. Again, this is starting to really deviate from the last path. I almost kind of... In a way, I'm almost tempted to, what am I trying to say here? I'm almost tempted to actually keep the original videos and just kind of leave them unlisted to show as a sort of, like, a difference between, like, what actually happened in the crazy alternate universe in which I didn't have this kind of foresight sort of dealio. But, you know, but then again, my upload is kind of really, really bad, so I don't even know if that's going to be, I don't know how feasible that's going to be. I'll have to think about it. I mean, if you guys want to tell me about it, well, I guess by the time you guys say anything about it, I will have already made the decision one way or another, and I will have already kept them or destroyed them. So, you know what, on second thought, forget I asked, though again, if you do want to leave any comments or opinions on the matter, you can go ahead and let me know that in future instances in which I'm going to screw up and lose entire save files, you can go ahead and let me know so that way I can, try to rectify it more cleanly, I suppose, rather than having to redo an entire turn again. Which is not that bad. I mean, I do like Dragon Force, and I'd rather play it more than less. Ooh. That was unfortunate. Oh well. But yeah, I'd rather play Dragon Force more than less, but at the same time, you know, I don't want to have to make these such agonizing decisions. Which is more entertaining? Is it the one where I kept yawning every 5 minutes, or the one where I kept forgetting what I was saying every 5 minutes, which is probably every video now that I think about it. So, you know what, on second thought, never mind. Again. Okay. You can go up here, like I told you to do, pretty please, with cherries on top. Here comes yet another battle. Oh, that's interesting. Up. And here comes the Gongos destruction, because at this time, unlike the last video, there are actually no armies present whatsoever. You have a lot of nerve to attack Bozak. You shall pay for this action with your life. He's pretty straightforward to the point, isn't he? Okay. 80, 40, and 40. Dude is strong. I'm gonna be completely honest. He is super, super strong. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and grab your Lyria for this and try and whittle them down. The big thing for him is that he is a thief, so he does have the capability of slowing my stuff down, which means I'm going to have to basically burn it while I have it, otherwise I'm gonna be screwed and he's gonna basically tear through me people. Tear through me people! Yeah, I'm apparently a pirate now, me matey. I'm gonna have to burn my spells while I have it, even if it's not immediately useful, because otherwise he's going to destroy my power bar. So, here we go. Try and buy my people whatever time I can. That's not... Guys, that was far less useful than I would wish it to be. I'm just saying here, guys, that was not nearly as useful as it could have been. And Void did not prove himself to be as useful as I would have liked him to be. At all. Like, at all. So go ahead, pew them away, spam the shit out of my power button, holy shield the balls out of him. And this way... Really? He hit me during the... How? What? You're not supposed to do that. Only mages and technically archers are allowed to do that. That's a bunch of butts, man. That is way not cool. You're not supposed to break the game. I'm supposed to break the game. That's my job, remember? Now he uses it. Okay. Stand by. I should have used resurrection once. Well, no, that would have just wasted my time. Crap. Okay. I'm almost tempted to kind of... Well, never mind. At this point, everything I want is entirely moot, because now I can't do anything, and he's just going to retreat, because that would be the intelligent thing to do anyway. I said stand by, dude. Thank you. But this is the intelligent thing to do, was for him to blow his MP to make sure that I can't resurrect things. So even though, excuse me, I have the capability of getting back to like 40 soldiers, that's not likely to happen before either time runs out or he retreats. Hopefully the AI is stupid enough that it allows me to do it, but I somehow doubt it. It probably depends entirely on the stupidity of the mage units that I have, which if apparently is unusually high at this point, I'm gonna be honest. So, resurrect? Hey, I'm gonna get more soldiers back. I won't have as big of a loss as I did previously, which is nice. Yeah, she did res about 20 soldiers, so I am up to around 40, which is not that bad. But then again, yeah, he can't retreat, can he? Because, they have nowhere to retreat to. And I bet this guy at this point is like, man, I should have freaking ran when I had the chance. This is just not even worth it. Oh my god, he was so close! He was so close, he was at like 1 HP! Oh, not in the clutch, man. That sounds like a euphemism for getting punched in the balls. Yeah, he was literally at 1 HP. This saddens me greatly. Okay, come on. Let's go. Because you already left once in a previous save file, so I have to, you know, keep you active to make sure you stay here. Something about biting the hand that feeds you and yada yada yada, purple monkey dishwasher. Okie dokie, I'm gonna stand by. I like the fact that all my samurai look gold. It's a nice little effect. In this point, I'm not even sure if I'm repeating things that I've said in previous episodes that you actually are going to see, because I don't remember anymore. I don't remember now, man. Now, he's riding a frog. I forgot about that. I don't know why that surprises me every time I see it, but it does. So let's go ahead, tear them apart. Hopefully, he's gonna wind up... Yep, okay. Which is fine, he can do it once. And, you know, even though he hits me, it's a foregone conclusion. There's no way he can possibly win, so... Regroup, maybe? Is that gonna help me any? There we go. Very good. Very, very good. Now, melee and try to destroy their faces while I have the opportunity to do so. That would be great. But really, can I have a spell where I can, you know, surf on a giant land frog that kind of springs up from the ground and, you know, punch somebody in the face with a knife? Because that would be neat. Yeah, that sounds like something every child should have as, you know, a pet companion, a land frog that you can surf on. Which, again, sounds like a really great idea for a children's cartoon. It's like The Adventures of Surfing Land Frog or something like that. I could totally see that as a 90s cartoon. I mean, let's face it. You know, there with, like, rocket power and, whatever the hell else was on in the 1990s, because by that point I think I kind of stopped. No, that's not true. But no, I was watching in the early 1990s. I'm older than that, you know. I was watching Darkwing Duck and Tailspin and Batman the Animated Series and all of those sorts of things. I missed the SpongeBob SquarePants era of things for the most part. Okay, that's true. No, I didn't. I still wound up watching cartoons because apparently I have no life, but that's fine. Okay, Uriel, son! She can go ahead and she's gonna destroy him with very, very little muss and fuss. I have sincere doubts that they're gonna be able to do anything to her. But learning from my past mistakes, which you will never see, I'm gonna do an offensive formation because chances are if I use any kind of abilities, they're all going to basically run around behind me and just completely, they're going to destroy me, basically. One thing I also learned was that Ensnare, even though he's not going to retreat and has absolutely no place to retreat to, this is what happened, actually. Without that defensive unit back there, they just swarmed around me and nearly killed me. Very toot sweet, as a matter of fact. But I found out that Ensnare, on top of keeping them from retreating, of course, because that's what ensnaring does, it actually prevents their power bar from growing after they use a spell. So, like, whatever they use, like, that's it. Like, that's it. That's all they got. Okie dokie, and resurrect. Because I want my peoples. Dagnabbits. This way I don't have to worry about an extra group. 69 seconds. I'm 5. Okay, now melee. And have fun, Gongos. You're going to get destroyed. Now, the thing is, the only thing I had to worry about is, as you can see, that Uriel does not have nearly as much HP as Gongos does, and Gongos is, I think, the strongest monarch available. I think he's the strongest monarch available, which means that that ability, as you saw, basically did about 1/3 of her health in one shot. So I had to use Ensnare, because otherwise he would have probably used another ability and potentially nearly killed me. And had I not learned about Ensnare in the last iteration of this video, he most assuredly would have if Ensnare didn't come with that little extra bonus package, as we say. Oh my god, look at his face when he gets hit. Look at that. Look at those eyes. Oh my god, that's so cool looking. That is like the greatest face ever. I love that. I kind of want to use that as an avatar. Like, I want to rip that somehow. Which, again, sounds like a euphemism, but I swear to god, I'm not 12, I promise. Just want to rip that and use that as like an avatar or something. That is the greatest looking face ever. I love it. Please continue to do so as I slowly whittle you down. I have like 14 seconds left, man. You had damn well better kill him. There we go. Good, Ural. Wait a minute, I should have used spells. Damn it! Damn it! I got too caught up in the cute little anime face. Gongos can feel nothing but shame at being caught, but he will show the captors the power of the Beastman. What, in chains? What the hell are you talking about? I somehow feel racist for saying that. Damn it. I don't know, man. So there's one guy left that hasn't been... I think that's Void that I did not capture. So let me go ahead, yada yada yada. Okay, I'm glad that everybody leveled up. That's fantastic. So, pause. Pause. Again, thank you. Deploy... who do I have left? Balls, man. Dabba-dabba-dabba-doo. Yo, Gabba Gabba. He's probably the only one I have that has any kind of decent attacking ability. So let me go ahead, take him out really quick. Ooh, I'm over at the 30-minute mark again. I don't know why that surprises me, but it does. Let me go ahead, take him out. He has 1 freaking HP. I cannot believe we actually didn't capture him with 1 freaking HP. No, that's true. It did draw out. So I guess that kind of completely disregards the whole capture, not capture ratio, because they're both just kind of like, okay, that's it, we're done. You know, they all back off and live to fight another day or something. I don't... But seriously, dude, he has 1 freaking HP. 1. Uno. Numero uno, in fact. Attack. Assassin Star. Cross Flash, because I think that's the one that does damage, right? Assassin Star is a little purple laser thing that destroys your power bar. There we go. Didn't even get a chance to get my soldiers in there either. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Even though it sounds like I am, I promise you I'm not. Trust me, when I'm complaining, you'll know I'm complaining. Because I'll be using terms like, that's bullshit, or that's a bunch of balls. Which you've probably already heard by now, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Come on. Wow, he got another level. Sweet. Enter. Enter. Yeah. Go ahead and get yourself all powered up, Hilga, even though you're useless. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Release. I'm gonna try and get them as leveled up as possible. Maybe not leveled up, excuse me, but I'm gonna try and, get these guys together? No, that's not what I wanted to say, and that sounds horrible even so. Shit, what am I trying to say? I want to get them filled up. Oh, God. All of the innuendo that I'm really not trying to do, I promise you that. Okay. Whatever, I want to make sure they have full soldiers before I move them, so that's what I'm trying to say. I'm getting distracted by my own inability to sprechen the English. I'm going to move you guys up here, and maybe piecemeal. Like, it's not even finished being pew-pewified yet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move you two while I have the chance. Again, this is kind of piecemeal reinforcements, but no, don't take captives. Actually, I probably should take captives with me at some point. Crap, do I have extra... I do have extra people over here, don't I? Didn't I have a second guy over here? Or did I move him already? No? I don't? Okie dokie then. I know I have one up here. I do have one up here. Fan-freaking-tastic. It doesn't matter. I just want the little, you know, color thingy on my map, because it's fun and it makes me happy, damn it. Don't question it. Anyway, I'm hitting way over the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and, well, I guess I've already paused it. I'm going to go ahead and cut it here, and then I will see you guys in about 5 minutes of my time, and probably about 2 or 3 days to you, knowing my luck. And I will see you next time. Peace out.